Sweetheart, the weather today feels unbelievably romantic. It's the kind of soft, chilly air that makes you want to stay curled up in the warmth of a blanket, lost in thoughts and emotions. I don't feel like getting out of it at all. Everything feels slower, cozier, more tender. If you were here with me right now, I promise you, I wouldn't have let you leave the warmth of this blanket either. I would have pulled you close and wrapped you in my arms, holding you against me like you're the only warmth I ever need. These quiet, dreamy moments make me miss you even more than usual. The weather speaks to my heart in a way that only reminds me of you. It whispers your name and paints your presence in the air around me. There's something about days like these that awaken the deepest feelings inside me. This gentle cold that presses against the windows makes me long for your touch. I want to hold you, skin to skin, hearts pressed together, with no words spoken, just the sound of breath and love filling the space between us. I ache to make love to you, not just physically, but in a way that expresses everything I've ever felt for you. Slowly. Passionately. Deeply. I want to kiss every inch of you, with intention, with reverence, as if every touch is a vow. I want to trace the curves of your body with my fingertips and memorize them like poetry. I want your taste to linger on my lips and become something I carry within me, something that stays with me even when you're far away. I don't want to remember anything else but you in these moments. I want to shut the world out and exist only in the space where you and I breathe the same air. I want to show you the intensity of my desire, not just in what I say but in what I do. My words fail to carry the weight of what I feel, so I hope my touch can speak for me, can express the emotions too large to be spoken out loud. I desire you in every possible way, emotionally, romantically, physically, and soulfully. You are not just a person to me, you are a feeling, a home, a place my heart returns to again and again. My heart races every time I think about you, like it's running toward you even when my body can't. My feelings for you are so passionate that sometimes it feels impossible to hold myself back. Every fiber of my being aches to be close to you, to touch you, to hold you, to love you the way only I can. And what's wild is, this desire isn't fading with time. It's only growing, intensifying, day by day. I often find myself getting lost in fantasies when I'm alone. I try not to, but I can't help it. The thoughts come like waves, and in them, I see us, together, wrapped in each other, laughing, kissing, loving without pause or limit. The imagination is so vivid, so beautiful, that it stirs something deep in me, something that makes me want to drop everything and run to you. I want your love, your care, your affection. I want to hear your laughter, see your joy, feel your presence in every part of my life. I want all of you, not just your body, but your soul, your time, your everything. I really wish you were here with me right now. If you were, I'd never let you go. I'd tie my soul to yours, lock our fingers together, and keep you beside me always. My hands ache to caress your face, to feel the softness of your skin. My eyes crave the sight of you, your smile, your expression when you look at me. My lips long to kiss you like the world is ending and you're the only truth I need. My heart wants to hold you in a way that tells you it's safe here, with me, forever. Sometimes, I wonder if this intensity might scare you. I worry you might misunderstand me, that you might not realize how deeply all of this comes from love. But I hope you do know, I love you far more than I've ever been able to express in words. Even though I desire you with every cell of my body, I could live without touching you if I had to. But I could never live without loving you. That's how deep this goes for me. So please, never mistake my longing for something shallow. My love is not about lust. Touch is simply how my overflowing heart tries to communicate. It's how I tell you, in a language of skin and breath, that you are everything I want. When I'm full of love for you, so much that it overflows and I can barely contain it, I just want to hold you and kiss you. I want to give you every part of myself and remind you again and again that you are cherished, desired, and deeply loved. Always. My dear. So many years have passed, yet it feels like only yesterday that I first felt the warmth of your presence in my heart. Time has flown by, but one thing has remained constant: my love for you. It has been a quiet, unwavering current beneath the surface of my life, flowing gently and endlessly. I've spent what feels like a lifetime loving you, and no matter how many seasons change or how many years pass, that love has never faded. In fact, it has only grown deeper, richer, and more tender with time. I fell for you in a way that words could never fully capture. It wasn't sudden or fleeting, it was deep, soulful, and enduring. I loved you with a kind of intensity that left no space in my heart for anyone else. I've tried to move on, truly I have. I've tried to forget you, to bury those feelings deep inside, convincing myself it was the right thing to do. I've met new people, spent time with them, even smiled and laughed, but you were always there. Like a soft whisper in the back of my mind, like the echo of a familiar melody, your presence never left me. We never met, not truly, not in the way people usually meet. We never shared a conversation, a moment in time, or even a glance across a crowded room. And yet, you became the center of my emotional world. Your spirit reached me in ways I can't explain. Somehow, without ever touching my life directly, you touched my soul. You captured my heart so completely that no matter how hard I tried, I could never set it free. I heard about you from others, fragments of your life passed through conversations, through memories shared by mutual acquaintances. I knew you were living a happy life, a peaceful life, with someone you love. And that knowledge brought both comfort and sorrow. I never reached out. I never came to you. I never interfered. I stayed in the shadows because I respected your happiness. I didn't want to disrupt the life you had built, even if it meant never having you in mine. Instead, I prayed for you. Every time I thought of you, which was often, I sent silent blessings your way. I prayed that your relationship would be filled with love, warmth, and mutual respect. I prayed that every dream you ever held close would come true. Even though you weren't mine, I loved you with a purity that asked for nothing in return. They say if you fall in love with the right person, you only fall once in your lifetime. I believe that's true. Because I fell in love with you, and each time I thought of you, I found myself falling a little deeper. There was never an end to it, just more love, more admiration, more awe for the person you are. You're someone of principle, someone who stands tall with values, who works hard, treats others with kindness, and lives with quiet dignity. To me, you have always been nothing short of extraordinary. I won't pretend I never imagined another ending for us. I've dreamt of what life could have looked like if things were different. I pictured us sharing everyday moments, simple joys like morning coffee, quiet walks, shared laughter. I saw a life filled with love, comfort, and companionship. But even as I dreamed, I knew that those dreams were not mine to live. That was the reality I had to accept, the cost of loving you from afar. And yet, even in that acceptance, I've never felt regret. This love, though silent, has been one of the most beautiful parts of my life. It has brought me strength, gentleness, and a sense of meaning. Thank you for existing, for unknowingly touching my life in a way no one else ever has. Thank you for being the kind of person who could inspire a love like this, deep, faithful, and unshakable. I believe, in some quiet place within your heart, you know this too. You know that I have always loved you, and that I still do. And so, I look beyond this life. I pray that in the next lifetime, the universe is kinder to us. I hope I am born not just to love you from a distance, but to walk beside you hand in hand. I don't want to be a shadow in your story next time. I want to be your partner, your home, your peace. If the love I carry for you is true, and I know it is, then I believe that one day, perhaps in another world, I will be yours completely. And you will be mine. Until then, I remain here, loving you in silence, with patience and unwavering devotion. And if I must wait lifetimes for that union, then I will. Because if the journey ends with you, it will have all been worth it.